What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and while it might be a Saturday, that doesn't stop Epic Games from randomly just releasing brand new content for us to feast our eyes upon, except this time it's not any form of collaboration getting announced, and instead, it's the end of the 7 vs IO battle over at Tilted Towers. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about what happens next, where is Huntmaster Saber, and much more, so let's just get right into the topics by firstly talking about the battle itself. The battle has officially come to an end, of course, as I've already mentioned, but something that's very interesting about it is the fact that Epic Games chose just like a very awkward time to end it. Because, you know, it's Saturday, it's like 4 days before the next Fortnite update. Why did they decide to update it now and end the battle now instead of waiting until maybe, you know, a content update from a few days ago? It's very awkward of a timing because Epic Games typically has a very standard schedule of here's the main update, here's a content update a week later, here's another main update, here's the content update a week later. So this was just kind of completely out of the blue. However, because of the battle ending, that now means that the blimp has crashed over by Loot Lake, which is up above Tilted Towers, and while, you know, it's like kind of in the water, a lot of the blimps just kind of gone at the same time. Tilted Towers, of course, is still pretty destroyed. On top of having this blimp over by Tilted Towers, you can also now fund a battle bus over at Tilted in the top left area. There will be images in the background to help you find those locations, but also we have another turret funding station. Currently, there isn't set to be any other stages regarding the command cavern in the fortress going to war against the 7 vs IO, so what I think might be going on behind the scenes is maybe this will lead us up to a live event in the last bit of the season, which should be the final update next week, which reveals, you know, 2 more weekly sets of challenges, and then towards the very end, it's like, hey, we got this live event, the IO versus the 7, let's see what goes down. And as I mentioned in yesterday's YouTube video, we do know that we are supposed to get a live event soon in Fortnite based on issue number 3 of the Fortnite x Marvel comics. And while the Fortnite x Marvel comics kind of relate to next season stuff, I could still see them doing back-to-back live events, especially since we still have this whole entire lore going on regarding something I leaked at the start of the season called the Doomsday device, which is set to be added to the game's files next update. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here, and this could really be leading up to a live event, or maybe I'm just coping too much, hoping for one. Now, other than all of this though, we do have one other change that has happened, and that is that Huntmaster Saber can now be found at Command Cavern. This is a pretty simple change, but it's kind of like Huntmaster Saber went back to their starting position that they were at before, you know, the whole entire battle had even begun with Tilted Towers, with all the other locations like Rocky Rills. They're back at the start in their safe zone where maybe the blimp won't crash. Who really knows? Either way, it's a pretty decent content update. You know, it's not like one that really anyone expected. It's not one that Epic Games is going to have a blog post about, but it's still one that gives us a little bit more stuff to do around the island, such as funding some brand new battle buses to drive around. So if you enjoyed today's YouTube video, consider subscribing to support the content I create, and I'll catch you, champs and champets, tomorrow with another YouTube video. Peace out.